What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ocho, man. Today I wanted to take you behind the scenes of my song, Enfrente Del Mar.
Baby, si tú me estás buscando, estoy prendiendo mota enfrente del mar.
So I want to talk about how the idea of the song came to me, how I created it, and you know how I made it into a clay animation video, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I let your boy.
Pena que mi amor fue solo para ti, ahora solo que te ha arrebatado.
Well, let's start with the easiest thing, man. You know, what inspired me to do the song? Well, I had just moved down to Long Beach, and this was after me, you know, moving to North Hollywood and being in my car for a little bit of shit. You know what I'm saying? Working at the TV news station at the time and shit. You know, and I had just gotten out of this really toxic relationship and shit at the time, and I don't know, man. You know, when I had moved to my spot in Long Beach and shit, this crazy thing happened, man. I was driving my car, and the first day that I had gotten the keys, man, my car got totaled. Somebody crashed into me and messed me up, man. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. I was still working and shit, so I wasn't really tripping and shit. And plus, the spot that I moved to, there was a train station literally right down the way. So that train took me straight to my job in downtown LA. So it's cool, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Well, it was one of my days off, and I was browsing through some beats. A producer that I was working with back not that long ago. His name's Delavac. But yeah, no, man, I was going through a lot of his beats that he had, and I found this reggae one that he made, and I was like, oh, bro, this is fire, bro. And I was like, what are you doing with this one? He's like, oh, nothing, man. It's just it's an old beat that I made, and it's just there. And I was like, well, let me use it, you know. So I grabbed it off of him, and went, you know, it was my day off, so I ended up going to the beach, and I had the beat playing in my headphones, and I was just walking around the beach, and I'm over there smoking weed. Now, I didn't know you couldn't smoke weed at the beach at Long Beach and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but people was like, oh yeah, man, you can't smoke weed. I'm like, man, whatever. I was in front of this blowing. And that's when the little idea gave it to me and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? You can catch me smoking weed in front of the beach, you know, but I said it in Spanish. I was like, baby, si tú me estás buscando, estoy fumando mota enfrente del mar, you know? And I was like, oh, that's a good song. And I was listening to the beat, and I caught it, and I was like, baby, si tú me estás buscando, estoy prendiendo mota enfrente del mar. Oh, yeah, man, that was it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me answer this call, man. I'll be right back. Give me like 30 minutes, fool, cause I'm recording a little video right now and shit, fool, for my fucking
I know. Just hear this phone for like 1 second.
whole ass nigga, bro.
Listen.
Oh, he hung up too and shit, man. Anyway, so what was that and shit, man? So yeah, no, I was saying, so I figured out the song, right? I figured out the little first part of the song, and I was like, man, but what am I gonna talk about and shit? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to talk about just smoking weed in front of the sea and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, At first I was like, man, I'd probably be rude with it and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then I was like, nah. And then I ended up getting a phone call from my ex, the one I was talking about, and she was asking me if I could send her some money through Cash App and shit, and I was like, you have the motherfucking nerve to call me and ask me for some fucking money and shit, man, but whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? I ended up hanging up on her and shit. That same day and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? I blocked her and shit, and I fucking, deleted her number out of my contacts and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, let me talk about this bitch and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I made the song about it and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go listen to this shit, man, you know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, man, that's pretty much what inspires the song and shit, you know what I'm saying? Baby, si tú me estás buscando, estoy prendiendo mota enfrente del mar. Hey. But, let's see. Where was I at mentally at the time, man? Mentally at the time, man, I was going through some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, I had just gotten into that car accident, and I'm like, my car got totaled, so now it was carless. You know, I still had to go to work. You know, I was working at the broadcasting station where they broadcast TV and radio and shit. Man, bro, it was tough, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had just got in that spot. You know what I'm saying? Which was a beautiful spot, by the way. You know, I actually have a couple videos in my Instagram profile with in the living room there and shit. You know what I'm saying? In the background, it's a gorgeous spot, man. I had a front yard, a backyard, man. 1 bedroom, a little loft upstairs, beautiful. But that was the blessing. But I was going through a lot, man, at the time. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, man, especially after breaking up with this bitch and going through that shit with her, and it was tough, man. And then before then, you know what I'm saying, I had just got done with my baby moms and shit, man. And man, it was a lot. It was a lot, man, you know what I'm saying? But that's another day, bro. You know, man, then what does Enfrente Del Mar represent? Basically, what that represents, man, is just me moving forward and shit, going through a little rough patch in my life, a tough relationship, man, and saying, you know what, man, I'm not gonna let it bug me. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't stressing, bro. I'm still moving forward and shit, you know. So if you wanna find me and shit, come find me and shit. I'm in front of the beach and shit, smoking a blunt. You feel what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it was. So let's see. Yeah, man. What else can we talk about this week, man? You know what I mean? Recording wise, man, I recorded that track right there at the house that I have moved into. It was literally that same day that I had thought of the chorus. Like, I literally started walking back towards the train station. Like, as soon as I started getting the chorus and shit, I started thinking about the chorus, and it just kept playing in my head, and I was like, fuck, bro, I gotta go, and I ended up getting on the train, down the metro and shit, back to the house. I made it to the house, shit, man. I set up the track, everything, man. I was ready to go, bro, you know what I'm saying? I started, literally, as soon as that first line hit and I recorded it, man, oh my God, man, it was over and shit. Digan lo que digan, no me importa si me porto bien o si me porto mal. Ya va mucho tiempo que no pienso en ti, ahora mucho culo a mi lado. Qué pena que mi amor fue solo para ti, ahora solo que te ha arrebatado. Me siguen llamando por el dinero, pero no es mi problema. That was the first line. That was literally the first line. But that, like, literally, man, when I was, because I don't really write on paper, you know. My recording process is, I'm vibing to the beat, you know. I'm humming, singing to it, whatever shit, you know, throwing random gibberish out, you know what I mean? And like, once I feel something like catch, that's how it catches and shit, and I can just go from there, you know. Like, that's basically how I build my song. One of these days I'm gonna record myself in the process, so you have to see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But that's another day. I definitely was like, I've been making music since what 2004, 2005, and like, me and the homie Jesse and shit, the fool is just called right now and shit, man. We started with reggae music and shit. We were just trying to make reggae music and shit. And we wasn't that good, but we got better. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we figured it out low key. The homie Delavac had this shit just sitting in his vault, not doing nothing with it. Oh shit, bro, let me run it, let me do something, bro. So I did that. And I feel like it came out like a really good song, man, to be honest with you. It was pretty fun time in my life and shit, man, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, after all that said and done, I released a song and it started doing pretty good, It's probably my little brother's favorite song, so he told me about that. What do you call it? And then I was like, man, I gotta make a music video for this shit, And at first I was like, what should I do? Should it just be me chilling in front of the sea, with like a button-up Hawaiian shirt or something, wearing one of those little bucket hats or something, you know what I mean? I was like, nah, man, I want to be more. It's something that I haven't done yet, you know what I'm saying? Because I've recorded videos of myself and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I need something different, So, I started seeing people just using AI to like make videos and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, let me get into that, So I started chopping it up with ChatGPT and it, and I was like, yo, I need help, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come up with a concept, man, you know what I mean? But I don't know how to do it, right? And I got these images, right? Hold up, I'm gonna actually show them to y'all, because these fucking images is something else, right? Let me see. Where we at? Here, let me show y'all. I'm gonna take this off the damn stand. Excuse me for a second. Okay, my bad, I'm back. So, alright. This is one of the images right here. Right, with the beach. Then, this is what's literally the creation that I was thinking and shit, you know what I'm saying? It was gonna be animated like this and shit. But, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? At first I was like, it's just, you know what I mean? I really wasn't feeling it, you know what I mean? I had some okay ideas and shit, you know what I'm saying? This was probably gonna be the one that I was gonna use, but then it was just inconsistent, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking with the picture and shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I had a couple ideas and shit, you know what I mean? Which, I mean, I guess this one would have been pretty cool and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I just felt like, okay, we need something different, right? So I ended up doing this one, and I came up with the character. And I was like, nah, it's too weird and shit. But I just seen this little texture right here, and it looked like clay, and I was like, what if I make it look like a toy clay animation thing, right? So I was like, okay, this was the first one, you know what I mean? And I was like, okay, yeah, nah, we're not doing that one, you know what I'm saying? And then we ended up getting this guy, you feel me? And he just looked like me and shit, you know what I mean? So I was like, fuck it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that's pretty much the whole process. I put it together myself. I did all the transitions. I got it on Premiere Pro. Alright, hold on, let me put these guys back. Alright, so anyways, yeah, man, that's how it came about, man. It's a pretty fun video, man, you know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoy it. You know what I mean? Because it's a cool little creative idea that I wanted to do, man. Kind of wanted to look like a little dream dimension of me and shit, different world type shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Me sigue llamando por el dinero, pero no es mi problema. Mejor yo te pongo en block porque nunca cambias de tema.